Good afternoon, gentlemen. Reviving Real News here. Welcome back. It is Friday. It's about to be the official beginning of the weekend. Hope everybody's doing good. Today's just going to be a little different thing. Kind of like a anything goes, or I guess what the kids would say, a freestyle Friday. Just whatever I feel like spewing off the tip of my tongue, actually. But I hope everybody's doing well. Weather. I wish the weather would control its biology. Needless to say, I don't like this 40-degree flow every other day. I don't like it personally. It's maybe because I'm getting older. But it was 40-something yesterday, and it's supposed to be 71, 72. Now, will it get that warm? I don't know. But I'm over this. It's annoying. It is annoying. Yes, it is. Because I have thick blood, and I get up really early. It's black, like dark when I get up, and so it's a little chill in the air. But by the time I get moving, or things start to stir in nature, the sun comes up, it starts to get a little warm. It's crazy for me. Some people look at me like I'm a weirdo, but I got thick blood. I don't need a whole bunch of layers. Like when it's dark, I have to start with a bunch on. I wish it would get over its bipolar self. A lot of people probably wouldn't complain. They prefer the whatever. I don't. I know when I was born and grew up, we always had 4 seasons. Always. I am not exaggerating. We always had a spring, always had a summer, always had fall, and we always had winter. You kids today, and you dudes in your 20s, you have no clue what a winter is. Especially in the state I live in, and probably the states surround me, except for the 1 or 2 that are above me. They're probably consistent, but the other ones around me, I'm pretty sure we all remember what the winters were like. We had winter. Y'all cry today when it's 22 degrees and the wind's blowing and you don't want to get up and go to school. We went to school when there was 8 to 10 inches of snow on the ground. It was only if somebody couldn't get a snowplow moving, or if it was predominant majority of the side roads and what have you were, impassable, then would they delay school or cancel school. I vividly remember November, December, and January going to school unless it was, severe. Very rarely did they cancel school the night before. We didn't have internet either, by the way, kiddos. We didn't have no cell phones, computers, no laptops. You bet your top dollar, you kiddos were sitting on the floor in the living room or the den or on the couch, and you was waiting for that bottom ticker to come on whatever channel in your district you was to watch for the school closures. And you bet your behind, if mom and dad knew the weather was what it was, you were getting up an extra hour and a half early. You were turning on the AM radio, or you were turning on the local PBS or what have you, and waiting for the school closures and delays. And you best be letting mom and dad sleep. But yeah, guys, I vividly remember having all seasons, and I miss it. I do miss winter. I miss the snow. As a child, we always had snow. And my father and my mother, mostly it was my dad's family. The grandparents that I really knew, my mom's family died when I way before my time, with the exception of her mother, my grandma Betty. But her father, my grandfather Ernie, he passed away either when I was very little or before I was born. But he was a caretaker. He was an undertaker, basically. He ran an entire cemetery. He was groundskeeper, everything. He took care of a whole... I have images in my head of the cemetery. I've visited. I've seen it. But man, I miss the winters. I miss the snow. My parents had a nice house in the country. I mean, the house wasn't, I guess, whatever, because it wasn't grandiose. My parents were poor, but they had a house. The main thing was the property. Like that, the property they had was pristine. He had acreage that he leased to farmers to make money. And when it snowed, like when we had winter, it was wonderful. Especially when school was closed. All I had to do was stay out of my dad's hair, and it was a free-for-all for me. I remember inventing snowboarding before there was snowboarding. Like the kids that like did have cars, or their parents let them walk the roads to do whatever, go to their friends' houses. They couldn't believe the stuff that I was doing in the back. Our back whole acreages was just, my dad didn't mess with it, so it was all natural. Big, huge sloping hills in the back going all the way down to the river and the woods. Like that was the only stopping you from when you were sledding or snowboarding was you hit a groundhog hole, or you would go all the way down to the tree line where the telephone and the power lines, because they had to run them when they started annexing the land and selling the lots. So they had to run electric lines in the woods and stuff like that. It was incredible, guys. I really miss that. The cold never bothered me, man. My parents used to have to make me stop. I used to be out in the dark doing it. It was wonderful, man. Especially when you get a good, nice, path and good runways going, and they get real slick, and then I would build my own ramps and bumps. It was great, man. They don't even, today, especially in my state, I don't remember the last time we had a winter. I don't. I hear everybody whine and complain, and I'm like, man, you guys don't have a clue. You don't even, and they miss more school today than we ever did. And we had weather. Like, we had weather. I remember in the 90s as a kid, and I mean families who were way better off than my mom and dad. They were always on their P's and Q's, making sure at nighttime they let water run to drip so their pipes didn't freeze. We had winter, man. Not to mention back then the vehicles weren't what they were. Like, we were the car starters. We had to get all bundled up and whatever the weather was and go start mom and dad's car, let it run. Different times, man. Different times. I miss it. This stuff stinks. There's no winter, man. People make all these stupid artificial snows in these ski resorts. It's pathetic. Hey, buddy, you just messaged me when I was recording my video. I'm glad you didn't get mad, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, bro. Like I said, I did that impromptu. I didn't know if you were free, and I wasn't about to bug you. I told you I'm very respectful of other people because of my upbringing. And I respect you a lot, dude. I do. And I know you got your own stuff going on, and that's why I don't bug you, because I don't want to be the guy that accidentally pokes the bear. I have a great respect for you, man. That's why I don't bother people. I'm able to read the room, and I can sense when things are not, when you shouldn't be just randomly bugging people or just chit-chatting. But that's funny. I saw I respond to you when I'm in a minute, man. But yeah, guys, I miss the winter. But yeah, anyways, I hope everybody is doing good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, actually. For reasons nobody cares. I know. I need to get out of it. I need to break away. I know. I need to stop. I'm going to, guys. Just let me enjoy the next month or two. Just let me have this next month or two, and I'm going to probably end up walking away completely. It's hard, guys. It's hard, man. I was born into this. And my family's mostly dead, man, so it's the only positive things I have. But yeah, it's something, like I said, this is just, me bantering or, Friday fodder. To the men and the fathers that got kids, man, and everything, take care of them. I don't know how much you guys pay attention to the, your surroundings and what's going on. I can tell you what's going all over the news where I live and probably the states around me. Pretty serious stuff's happening with the kids, apparently. I don't know how much it's being overblown and it's all propagandized. I don't know. My children are not little kids. I've told you, all mine are legally adults, but one. So this isn't going to affect me per se, but there's apparently three serious things going on right now. One of them is the one crap that we all know is not legitimate. We all know that's the one. And there's two other things apparently going around. And apparently the number that's normal or the whatever is 5% of tests come back positive for these types of illnesses or whatever. But apparently it's over 20% of the tests are coming back positive. So something is going on with the kids, guys. I will tell you this confidently, and I'm not ashamed. If my sons were still young, like 8, 9, 10, 11, this is a situation I would swallow all of my hatred, anger, pride, ego, and I would use my common sense and logic. I would get the olive branch and I would reach out to my sister. My sister is one of the smartest individuals God created. I don't like her. I have no respect for her, but I know her intellect and I know what she's a professional at. And my sister's been doing this for a long time. If my kids were still kids and I had whatever I had with them, I would reach out to my sister to make sure that this is serious and that my kids were cool. Now, my sister is a professional and she's a specialist when it comes to children. So I would trust her with this. But again, I don't really have to get involved. I'm just saying, guys, pay attention. Don't trust the mothers. Don't trust the mothers. Use your intuition. Use your instincts. Use what you know. Take care of your kids. Pay attention. Pay attention if you can. Pay attention to everything they're doing and what they're around. And don't let them get sick, man. Don't trust the mothers. Don't. Mothers they don't have their health in the interest. The mothers don't care. They're only going to keep them healthy for their own vicarious reasons and so they can have validation. We got to protect the kids, man. We got to. I don't want nobody's kid getting sick. I absolutely don't. And that includes the daughters. I don't want no kids sick. I don't want no kids hurt, touched, nothing. Kids are the most innocent, pure thing that we ever will have. That's the most pure thing God's given us the ability to create as kids. You nasty succubus and Jezebels need to keep your fucking hands off of them. Which, gentlemen, leads me to this. Us men who are 50, 40, and 30, I would like to believe are fully aware of how things were a long time ago. Women really didn't do things like this. Women were pretty much women. They still knew their place. They still were mothers, grandmothers, aunts, teachers, nurses, caretakers, educators, all of these things. And once in a while, gentlemen, we as men must admit there were bad apples, as far as men are concerned, that would do asinine, filthy, degenerate things to children. But also, men, we are fully aware these were far and few between. Yes, gentlemen, we are fully aware some men did do bad things to kids. In all facets that I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to talk about doing bad things to kids. But I'm going to because of you fucking nasty women. Hey guys, I'm going to be 40 in days. Like, you can count on one hand when I'm going to be 40. I never had no coach, no teacher, no parents, and my parents included, no aunts, uncles, not no friends, not nobody in between ever touch me, my teammates, my classmates, my friends, nothing. We ain't never have no men do nothing. Now, look, I had terrible, terrible parents. I had hands put on me physically. I had violent, brutal, hellacious beatdowns. I mean, the beat, I can't even describe some of the stuff on YouTube because I probably would get in trouble. But it was bad. I mean, but nobody ever sodomized me or touched any genitalia. Never. From my parents to prison to anywhere, nobody's ever done none of that nonsensical bullshit. Which leads us, gentlemen, to the present moment. You fucking women keep your fucking hands off our sons. You keep your disgusting, degenerate Sodom and Gomorrah lifestyle in your own fucking closet, in your own fucking mind. How many more stories, gentlemen, are we going to tolerate with you nasty, stupid, succubi Jezebel teachers putting your shit on our kids, man? And look, I'm old enough, I know how it was back in the day. We all us men would sit in class with that one or two teacher and be like, oh my gosh, if it was a fifth, I would be wasted by now. We all had that teacher, you'd go home and you couldn't shake it out of your head. But you know something, gentlemen? Nothing ever happened. And to the one or two gentlemen who did have a special privilege, those gentlemen sure the heck didn't brag, and they didn't go around running their mouth, because that was just a rarity, and it never really did happen. It was just a made-up story. Now today, gentlemen, you have to seriously worry about your son being sodomized or worse by these nasty, fucking, filthy, disgusting, degenerate women. How in the fuck you get a license to teach children when you are seriously getting pregnant by 14 and 15-year-old little boys who barely know how to handle their tool? Hey, man, look. We all know what they did to the guys back in the day. You gonna seriously tell me that this is acceptable and then the punishments that's being doled out is acceptable? You can miss me with all of this crap. When did this become acceptable? And we all know if the shoe was on the other foot, what would be going on? There would be a gynocentric war right now. You would have every LG HD TV and every beta soy all thinking they're warriors. But that's not what's going on. It's these succubis and Jezebels who are doing what they're doing. And it seems to be all encouraged and all tolerated. I'm not tolerating it. It's filthy. It's disgusting. It's not stunning and brave. You had enough, gentlemen? Because I had enough. I'm so tired and sick and tired of having to sift and navigate and avoid these kind of headlines. But you can't. Every single one is teacher oral fornication. Teacher swallows 10 loads. Teacher gets ran through by 5 students. Teacher brags about having fucking orgies. Now, you know what, man? There's a whole special place in hell for you. And you're going to get everything you fucking deserve. Tuh. Keep your fucking hands off our sons. You nasty, disgusting, succubi, Jezebel, Baffet worshippers. Why don't you go stick to them plastic toys you love so much? Why don't you go back to chasing them BBCs you love so much with that fitting all this dick in your mouth? Why don't you go back to sticking what you know best? Go stick to acting like you're black, wanting to be gangster, and go worship that BBC and leave my fucking sons alone. Leave our fucking sons alone, you nasty skanks. You just mad because no real men will entertain you, let alone touch you. That's what this is all about. Because you can't get no real man to dibble and dabble. So you got to manipulate fornication with individuals who don't even know how to fully use the tool. That's like handing a power tool to a 9-year-old and expecting that 9-year-old to have the physical and mental capacity to operate and handle that said equipment. So miss me with this stuff. You're going to keep your hands off because I'm serious as a heart attack. I find out that anything ever happened, I will be locked up the rest of my life. Because it's not okay for a man to do it, and it's not okay for a woman to do it. You weak, disgusting men who allow this and don't hold accountability and uphold the law, you rot in hell. Right next to these Jezebels and succubis you worship. Boy, that really upsets me, fellas. That really upsets me because I know how it was when I was a kid, man. I know absolutely how it was. I can tell you, we had a couple teachers who knew that they were the bee's knees. They knew it. And even they would kind of be like, all right, I got to pull back or I've got to do whatever because it's inappropriate. Gentlemen, the high school coach of my basketball team was the coach my whole entire existence there. From elementary school till I graduated. And that dude knew what he married, and she ended up becoming a teacher. She acted like a woman, and she handled herself and conducted herself like a woman, and she knew every single one of them, from the seniors to the 6th graders, would do anything she said. Nope, that woman had a class and accountability, and she knew it. Her husband never had to say anything to us, ever, not one time. Not to the basketball team, not to the students, not to any faculty, not nobody. Today, there's no way. There is no way. There's no way because you would probably seriously have to have all kinds of batons and nightsticks to beat down these lost young men who have no guidance and no fathers to tell them how to act and control themselves. Which leads to these nasty, disgusting succubis and Jezebels doing what they're doing. It's just like bragging about going to prison. Ain't nothing to brag about. You nasty women, you touching these little boys, ain't nothing to be bragging about and posting about, you. You had enough, gentlemen? I've absolutely had enough. Anyways, let me get that off my chest. Friendly reminder to the men in my country. Boycott next week. Remember, they're not for you. They never will be for you. And they're not for your kids. They're there for your kids to take, hurt, steal, manipulate, castrate, and everything else and sodomize. But they're not here for the kids in the righteous way. So just don't partake. Walk away. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just encouraging. Let's see. Man, it's getting nice out. The sun is crazy bright. I don't want to have to get up and close my blinds. I just got home. Shoot. Let's see here. It is the weekend, guys, so I know a lot of people probably got stuff to do. And trick-or-treat's coming up. Yeah, trick-or-treat's this weekend. Be careful. Be careful, guys. I know a lot of men probably aren't going to partake in it with their kids because they're not going to be fucking allowed to because God forbid a dad do anything. God forbid a dad be a dad. God forbid. Yeah, I don't really care. I haven't, yeah. It is what it is. And I'm so grateful this is the last weekend I have to be bombarded with your pussification pink breast cancer awareness ribbons. I had listened to something this morning when I was working. And it did piss me off. Even these young, like really young ones, 18, 19, 20-year-old student athletes have been propagandized and brainwashed. And it made me sick. Now, the one gentleman spent the last 3 years fighting for his life and battling like health stuff and injury stuff. And he's finally, able to do what he was, supposed to be doing 3 years ago. And the gentleman took his opportunity and platform and stage. You think he said one thing about himself or about men or anything like that, or the men's issues or the health or the problems male athletes and things face? Fuck no. Right away it goes to stupid women, stupid breast cancer, and stupid girl crap. You had one chance. You had one shot, and you fumbled. You fumbled. That was a perfect platform. To all of the stupid things you had on your wrist and your arm, you could have negated all that nonsensical bullshit, and you could have stood right there and made a complete difference. But nope. Nope. We're the cuck beta soy wimps, and we got to continue to feed the gynocentric Baphomet system. Yeah, guys, I really got to get out of it. I've got to stay very disciplined the next month or two and tell myself that this is it for me. That when this is over, this year, it's over for me for the rest of my life. I need to really tell myself this. I can't. I hate this month. I hate this month. I absolutely makes me sick that all the spineless, weak, pathetic cowards. You know how many women die of breast cancer compared to men who die? Prostate, testicular, colon cancer, liver cancer. I mean, gentlemen. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. These idiots are brainwashed into believing that all these over-the-wall, beat-down, pumped-and-dumped BBC warshipping losers are all of a sudden vulnerable to die at any moment's notice at any given day after a specific age because of their mammary glands. Man, get the fuck out of here with that stupid, weak son. Get out of here. Miss me with that stupid, brainwashing, money laundering scam. The next time I hear somebody say something about the testicular cancer will be the first time in my 40 fucking years I heard anybody say anything. I had enough. Excuse me, guys, I'm drinking some tea. Hey, I had enough. I've had enough. Dumb. The other thing I'm kind of perusing and just snooping around for my own curiosity. Hey man, my culture's weak. It's weak. It's pathetic. The entertainment and everything that comes like that and all the forms, formats, everything is garbage. I gotta be bombarded with your lame, pathetic Taylor Swift, your racist, man-hating Rihanna, whatever her stupid name is. I gotta be bombarded with all of this my gangbang rap. I have to be bombarded with suggestions to watch a bunch of crap that hates straight white men. Wow. Yeah, my culture sucks. It's very, very discouraging, gentlemen. It is absolutely discouraging. You can't even go to outdoor and wildlife stuff. Hell, I can't even go to country music. And my buddy knows how I feel about this. And he knows kind of where I grew up and what I grew up around. That was a part of my life. That was something that that was a part of my life, something that my dad made money off of. That was something that I was born into. That was a part of the holidays. It was a part of our life. And it's still, in that specific place, it still is the culture. But everywhere else, it's destroyed. And it breaks my heart. And I know he feels the same way. It breaks my heart. Something that was a part of my entire existence. The country music, the lifestyle, the aurora, the concerts, the tailgating, the food, the stories, the environment. Guys, I could almost drop a tear, honestly, because I'm a straight Caucasian man. And my culture is pure dog shit. You gonna seriously tell me the country people are now against straight white men? And now want LGHD TV community weirdo loser ass clowns? And now you're BBC worshipping disgusting succubi Jezebel snowflakes? Puh. Go to hell. Go to hell. I hate my culture anymore. I hate it. So because I know how to wear pants that aren't skinny jeans or my gang banging hanging down my kneecaps, because I don't wear Jordans that are a waste of money and they are the biggest scam in clothing that I've ever seen. $400 for a pair of shoes, and after three times you've worn them, the stitching and the soles are destroyed, gone, falling apart. But yet I get made fun of all the time when I'm coming from work and I don't want to come home and do whatever to get properly presented for you lame, pathetic, dumb white women. And then you're going to make comments at my boots. Hey, bitch, Red Wing work boots, you know how expensive those fucking are? Do you know how much money those cost me? Not to mention, do you know those are guaranteed for life? Like my Red Wing work boots would knock the bejesus out of you if I was to hit you with them. Like those things are what you should be looking at Jordans to. That's worth the $300, $400. But I got to get talked down to for real. I don't care. It just irks me because of the ignorance. I have more pairs of boots than I do shoes. I could go show you right now if I wanted to. I'll take you to another closet and show you. I got mass work boots. Red Wings ain't no joke, man. That ain't no cheap stuff. Red Wings are the real deal. I don't care. And people get mad because they got the American flag on them, man. It's like a gold plated emblem thing. I don't think you can even take it off. But it's real gold. Stupid idiot. Making fun of people are so dumb. My culture sucks. My whole point of saying this is that don't make me gay. I don't make no white man gay because I don't wear that shit. That does not make any white man in anywhere in this realm that can hear my voice gay at all. I get called those kind of names because I don't own any jerseys. The fuck? Hey man, I don't worship false idols. I don't worship false idols, and I'm Caucasian. The fuck I care about the NBA. And I don't mean no offense to nobody who partakes and likes that stuff. That's you. That's not me, and you're not going to brainwash me or guilt me into that crap. It's not for me, and it's never been for me. It's never been geared for me. You guys hijacked basketball. You lame idiots don't even fucking know who created it, who started it, who had all the records. One of the greatest ball handlers ever and that will ever exist was a white dude. Pistol Pete. Why don't you go look that up? Stunning and brave snowflake BBC worshippers. Puh, make me sick. I hate my culture anymore. I do. I can't stand it. You try to go and get some Carhartts or some Dickies and stuff like that, and they want to ghetto and rap and urbanize that stuff. I'm not here for whatever that are so... Oh, I don't even waste my breath with this. It makes me sick. And so if you don't partake in it, you don't wear pants that fall down to your kneecaps, you don't wear dumb shoes, you're gay. Or other things. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's pointless. It's stupid. I hate my culture anymore, man. You can't be a straight white man anywhere. You can't. Oh, you're so angry. You're always blah, 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 blah. No shit, Sherlock, because my fucking brain works. I have situational awareness. Why the hell would I be happy? Well, fuck, because you're a woman, I'm supposed to talk soft, I'm supposed to worship and kiss your ass. Fuck out of here. Fuck you. Go to hell. I don't care. I know where I live. It's useless. You get more civility towards white dudes from other women than you do white women, and that's sad. That is sad. And I know this is only in my country. I know men of color across the ocean don't act like this. I know they don't. And I know there's no forcing of shit on Caucasians like there is in the divided states of a fucking America. Gotta be we all Caucasian men have to have this shit shoved down our fucking throats, our ears and up our nostrils every breath we take. You can't be a Caucasian male in America. You can't. Because then you're fucking racist, you're ism this, you're ism that. Hey, fuck you and fuck your stupid word salads. We as men, Caucasian heterosexual men, can and will say no, we don't partake. We don't care about your music, your dumb clothes, and your dumb music. No, we don't have to listen to this stuff and wear this stuff and sleep with these women. Tuh. It is pathetic. It's pathetic. You stupid, dumb Caucasian women don't even know what a Caucasian man is. That's why you act the way you do when you run across them. So when they don't have pants to their kneecaps, and they don't have all these dumb, lame tattoos, and they don't talk with, oh, hey, what's up, my dude? Hey, man, you got that stuff, bro? You got this, man? Hey, let me get a dime, dog. Yeah, when they don't talk like that, then you all think they're gay. Or you all think they're isms and I hate it. I get more mad because no freaking white men speak up, man, because they're so afraid these women ain't gonna suck them. I hate you all. I have to be surrounded by this and live in this, man, and I'm so sick and tired of it. And they all think they can bully me, silence and shame and guilt and all this other crap. You bet your ass they don't, gentlemen. You bet your ass they don't. I just had to do this the other day. I never told you guys about this. I almost called my buddy to let him know what happened to me. It was that serious. All I did was take a little different way going home from work. I didn't want to straight come home. I wanted to clear my head. I went and sat down at this bench, minding my own business. Go to take pull my hood back, because it's morning, it's cold. It's early morning, cold. And I pull my hood back to let the sun just hit my face and my head and absorb the warmth, some UV. And these kids start coming, and they start going on the swings and doing their own kid stuff. Hey, these two, I don't want to say whatever words, but these two brothers start walking up like they about to kill somebody and do this and that, start running their mouth. Instantly they thought that they was just going to bitch me up and jump me and this, that, and the third. You think that happened, gentlemen? You think that happened? We know it didn't happen. I embarrassed them in front of their little kids. Who do you think the racists are? The racists are not us. If them kids wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't be here recording this right now, because I would have done a lot worse. And those two dudes knew it too. They knew those kids were the only reason that didn't get any worse than it did. And it stayed verbal until the very end, when he crossed the line he shouldn't have crossed. And I made sure he knew he crossed that fucking line. Oh, why are you getting so hostile? Well, why are you raising your voice and putting hands? 2-on-1. B versus white. You coming at me with innuendos and references and this, that, and the third, and then you want to come in my space? Nah, bro, this ain't that. This ain't that. That's exactly why the motherfuckers won't come at me, because they know I'm going to give it back to them, and that'll be the end of their cybernetic warfare and all their manipulation towards us men. They don't want to fuck with the right ones because they know it's over for them. Come at me. I got nothing to lose. You can't come at me. You can't get my kids. You see, you can't. Mine are adults. You can't. You can't hurt me. Some of these other guys got things they need to protect. Oh, trust me and believe. I know why this stuff happens the way it does. They've painted my culture and my society as homos, weak, wimps, no muscle, no testicular fortitude, no masculinity. So that's why they think they can do what they want to do to me. And then when it don't go the way they want it to, it's ism that, aces this, all kinds of other bullcrap, instead of realizing you just got your ass whipped. Because when they have to go admit it, their culture portrays it as, oh, you got beat by the gay white man. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. And fuck all your stupid gay jokes and all your gay slangs and everything else towards us. Fuck all you. We ain't bitches. We ain't gay. We ain't punchlines. We're not innuendos. And we're not here for your entertainment or to roll up on it thinking you're going to stop something. And again, I know this does not go on in other parts of this realm. All this bullcrap only happens in my country. You better go find somebody else, because I'm not the one. I hate my culture. They've got it so brainwashed and beat down that my culture is afraid to defend itself and afraid to keep the lines that we used to have. Meaning civility. Get along, be courteous, not respectful. Respect is earned, not given. But you were civil. You were courteous. You lived your life. You went about society. You didn't cause no shit. You stayed in your lane. Not today. No. Everybody gets to do whatever they want, say what they want, attack what they want, except the white man. That's what I think of that. Ain't gonna happen no more. I'm not gonna sit here and watch this. I'm not gonna let my sons be told that they're nothing because they're white men who have faith and know right from wrong. That there's only male and female and Adam and Eve. Ain't no Adam and Steve. Yeah, guys, this pisses me off big time because I've lived this my whole life and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of what they've done to the men, to the boys, and how you fucking weaponized our women and turned them into disgusting, racist, BBC worshipping filth. Yeah, I got the testicular fortitude to call it out and say it. You spineless, weak cowards. They're not going to fuck you anyways. They're not going to sleep with you anyways. You're the wrong color. So why don't you grow a pair of balls, call it out, and start making a difference? I have sons. I don't want my sons to seriously think this is it and there's nothing because they're fucking white. They have faith. And they know it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Gentlemen, do you guys understand the severity of this? That our sons are going to have to literally go find a fucking needle in a haystack if they want any kind of a family. Gentlemen, you can't even fake it to make it in our culture anymore because the women don't even have whatever kids anymore. Men can't even fake it if they want to fake it. I will not be silenced when it comes to this because I've been a victim of this like millions of other men for years upon years, and we've been told to sit down and shut up. Fuck you, you shut up. I am not racist because I stand up for my kind, my family, my friends, my culture, my heritage, my blood. That does not make me racist, you filthy, degenerate losers. You're the ones who are. It's okay for you to do whatever and come out like roaches and infest and take over and destroy everything? I will not shut up about this because I'm right in everything that I'm saying. And you know I'm right. And the ones who get mad, you're only mad because I'm hurting them little fifis. You're only mad because I'm attacking that woman you worshiping. Or I might be offending your little fentanyl dealer. I don't give a fuck. You do drugs, you get what you deserve. All right, I gotta stop. I'm about to really blow a gasket. I can feel my head about to snap. I hate my culture anymore, guys. I hate it. And again, I am not racist. But I'm going to defend what I'm going to defend, and you're not going to make me and gaslight and project on me anything that's not reality. It's okay for every other culture and society to protect themselves, their family, their heritages, their bloodlines, but it's not okay for me and mine? Go to hell. And I hope everybody takes that the right way, because I've always encouraged every culture, creed, race, and color to stand up and defend and protect theirs. It's the only way all of us are going to make this. I'm for every single one. But I'm not for this Baphomet system. I'm not for this shit. And a case in point that I'm for all men and I am not a racist. Hey, gentlemen, I'll give you a little snippet of a video I'm going to upload in a couple days. The attack on men, period, in our culture, my culture specifically, all this gay shit. And I know what they're doing to the black men in America. I hear you, black men. I know what they're doing because I've seen it my whole life. It's called... Okay, I'm going to shout somebody's name. Dude, I'm sorry if this makes you mad. But Igor, you and I talked about this. I know you know what I'm saying when I say this. It's called the humiliation ritual. They put all these black men in these dresses on these TVs and these award shows. It's a humiliation ritual. It's an attack on black men. It's the same thing they're doing with the white men and the gay shit. It's a humiliation ritual. And it goes hand in hand with the idiots on the screens who smile at you and sell you a lie or tell you a false tale. It's called duper's delight. Oh, gentlemen, I've been aware of this for a very long time, what they do. And this is where the separation, division, and the isms come. And it's also how I'm fully aware of the filth in my country, and I know the difference. I'm fully aware of the difference, and I'm also fully aware this only happens in America. This don't go anywhere else unless America's bullshit drips and trickles in other places. You guys can't go acting like this in other countries. The other men will tell you that. That's why a lot of the people don't leave this country, because they know their BS won't be tolerated anywhere else. It's exactly how I know what's in my heart and what I believe in everything. I know what I am, and I'm not anything like that. I just know what's good and evil, and I know what the Baphomet system is, and you're not going to get me. I will protect mine, defend mine, speak up, and stand up for and protect. I will, till my last dying breath. Till the Lord tells me your time is over, I ain't shutting up and going away. You don't want strong, muscular, intelligent black men? You don't want strong, smart, intelligent, athletic, muscular, Caucasian, heterosexual men? Good. Good. Then it's all burned down, gone, and there's nothing left? Please don't come calling. Because our phones won't be charged. There will be no return calls, no nothing. You will be left on unread until you die. Again, gentlemen, I will not stop protecting my kind. I won't. And I've been sick and tired since 1993 to be told white privilege. Hey, gentlemen in America, you want to know the poorest demographic? It's not what the internet, radio, magazines, and all these stupid social media apps tell you. Caucasians. Caucasians are the ones who are in the most welfare, the most assistance, the most food stamps, the most Obamacare. It's not any other background, ethnics, anything. It's Caucasians. I'll even specify the majority of it in America. Appalachia. Most poverty-stricken part of my country. Hey, but nice try with this my white privilege. And my white guys are all these evil things. Nice try. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. I really do, man. Y'all make this enjoyable. Believe it or not, you do make it enjoyable. But I really appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your sons. God only puts his toughest warriors in the battle, fellas. If you stand for nothing, you're going to fall for anything. Reviving Real News. Talk to you later.